Hello and welcome back to another episode of Fallout 4. We're entering the Institute, so let's just jump right into it and talk to Proctor Ingram.
Proctor Ingram.
I've checked and rechecked everything. I think the signal interceptor's ready to go. Are you?
Let's do this.
Let's do this.
All right. Head up onto the platform and we'll see if I can find a signal to lock onto.
Alright, this is going to be a very dialogue-heavy
You wanted to get into
episode.
the Institute, right? Well, what are you waiting for?
I'm waiting.
Let's see. Relays dialed in. Beam emitters warmed up. Everything looks green. Let me start scanning for the signal. Cross your fingers. I'm inputting the code now. Wow, there's a heck of a lot of interference and ghosting. It's gonna take a minute or two to lock in. By the way, this little trip you're taking is a heck of an opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute and what they're up to. I put a clever little program on this holotape that'll scan their network and download anything it finds. If you place it in any terminal down there, it'll do the rest. Bring it back to me and I'll see if I can make sense of whatever it found. Well, well, looks like we have a winner. RF wave capture complete. Ramping the emitter. 60%, 80%. Emitter spiking but steady. All that's left is to throw the transmit switch. Transmitting in 3, 2, 1. Stay safe, soldier.
Alright. And with that, we are teleported into the Institute for the first time. Ready to kill any sense. Or, more likely, use the computer to hack in and find everything out. View access log. Oh wait, we don't need to view access log, we need to enter holotape. No, we're not gonna play that. Courser chip, no. Let's see. Network scanner. Initiate network scan. Alright. Eject holotape. Awesome. Now we can give that back to the Brotherhood of Steel. So we get back. Road to freedom.
I
No.
wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I am known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
It's stuck.
Oh man. Okay. Well, let's enter into the belly of the beast. Oh, it's already open. Alright. So, now we are in the
I can only
Institute.
imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression.
No,
Welcome
I
to
think
the Institute.
I think I've got the right impression of you.
This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone.
Yes, we are.
Shawn?
Huh? Yes, I'm Shawn.
Shawn? Oh my god. It's really you.
Who are you?
Shawn.
Father, what's
It's
going
me.
on? What's happening?
I'm your dad. Those bastards, they took you from me.
What's going on? Father? Father!
I'll kill them for this. All of them.
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here. Help me!
Damn it. Shawn! Open the door!
Father? Father, help me! He's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
SHAWN. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
I could kill you. Right here. Right now.
Yes. Yes, you could. And I would be powerless to stop you.
I want answers, asshole. Now.
Under the circumstances, I will forgive your vulgarity. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally
What
meet
is it
you.
doing?
After all this time, it's me. I am SHAWN. I am your son.
Bullshit.
After all the things you've seen and experienced in the Commonwealth, think about it. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
They stole you. Kidnapped you. Wasn't right.
Right, wrong, irrelevant. It was necessary. The Institute believed humanity's future depended on it. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
Yeah, you lost me. I don't see the point of any of this.
You don't see the connection. Let me try to explain. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me, After discovering records from Vault 111, an infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
I don't believe you. There's no way any of this is true.
I wish there was something to say. I know this isn't what you wanted. But it's the only truth I can offer you.
You're lying. I know it.
Why would I lie? What would I have to gain from it? I assure you, this is the truth. I've shown you my trust. Your weapons haven't been confiscated, and I stand unarmed before you. Please, let's just talk.
I want out of this place. Now.
I had certainly hoped we could work together. But every man must make his own decisions. If you choose to leave, I cannot force you to understand, though, that I cannot allow you to remain within the Institute. You may have safe passage back to
What
the
is it
relay
doing?
where you will
Stop.
be sent back to the surface. But from that point, you must be considered hostile. I am sorry. I must think first of the safety of the Institute. And in the cruel world that has developed, those who are not with us are against us. The elevator will return you to the relay.
I don't know why it's skipping, but it is. Take all synth technology.
Can't pick this.
Shoot him in the head. You don't deserve it. You don't represent America. Oh, I can't tell the sense that they can all go to hell because they're fake and robotic and die. Dang it. Alright. Well, this is where the theory of mine comes in. It says that he's father and that he is SHAWN. However, I don't believe that. If you remember back to the memory den, when we were in the memory den, Kellogg had a 10-year-old boy. Yes, it could have been synth SHAWN. That is 100% possible. But even before then, even when he was trying to steal SHAWN from the vault, he was always referencing the old man. Now, the only aged person in the entire institute out of everyone is Father. How could Father have sent Kellogg to go and kidnap SHAWN if Father is SHAWN? He can't. It's not possible. Because they're not the same people. They are both different people. And I believe SHAWN to be dead. And that he was replaced with a synth. Likely died during DNA transferring or copying or whatever that they used to make the synths. So, I don't believe Bethesda's canon that Father is SHAWN. I do not believe that one bit. I think that SHAWN is not Father. I think that SHAWN is dead, and that Father is lying to us to either A, stop us from messing with his research, or B, wants to use us in some way, in a similar way that he used Kellogg. Regardless, we are with the Brotherhood of Steel, and the Brotherhood will reign strong as we leave to the Brotherhood. And we have no chance to talk to Father again in a friendly manner. Now we must kill. Or be killed. Which is good. Any lying bastard who tries to pretend to be my son after killing my son, after having him kidnapped from a vault from me and killing my wife, I'm gonna murder him with cruel intentions. So, let's just do that. Let's murder Father once we get the chance. I don't believe his sappy sob story. Not at all. I believe that my theory is correct, and that SHAWN is dead, and Father is not SHAWN. And now, it's time. Whoa! Ah, yes. This looks like something we can destroy later on. Report to Elder Maxson. Alright, Elder. I have done your bidding. You are my leader. Alright, so once we get back on the Pridwin, we can talk to Elder Maxson and find out what's going on and see what we can do to get back at the Institute. Oh, he's gonna be angry that we didn't get a chance to talk to Lee. Aw, man. Damn it. Oh, well. That's fine. That's fine. We can do whatever to make up for that. He's not up here, is he? Let's make sure that we've got the right quest. Ah. Report to Elder Maxson. Oh no! Yep, he's gonna be angry. Sorry, Elder Maxson. But I was not able to reach her. Should we reload it? I feel like I should reload it. Nah, I stick to my decision. I will never side with Father.
Has informed me that the Institute's on high alert, and you're to blame. Explain yourself, Knight.
There isn't much to explain. What's done is done.
That's your explanation? Your instructions were clear. You were to infiltrate the Institute, find Dr. Lee, and convince her to return to the Brotherhood. I'm extremely disappointed in you, Knight.
I stand by my actions, sir.
Do you? Well, if nothing else, you have the courage to stand your ground. That doesn't absolve you from your mistake. But let's just say you've earned back some of my respect. Fortunately, this incident doesn't change our current strategy. We have a contingency plan that's already being put into effect that should ensure completion of our special project. Now, I believe you still possess an important piece of data that Proctor Ingram is eagerly awaiting. I want you to bring it to her immediately. And Knight, don't disappoint me again. Dismissed.
That went well. Oh! Yeah, we also leveled up twice. So now we have 2 points to spend, which is amazing. Let's spend it first on intelligence, and then on hacking, so that we can hack advanced terminals, which will be good. Alright, now we can head back to, Ingram. So we need to go to data, outside the wire, go to Ingram. Yep, still waiting for those to respawn. leave to the flight deck, and then go meet with Ingram to give her the holotape, and then start working on the special project in the next episode. So this is going to be a rather short episode, but necessary, because it's kind of in between major plot lines, and it does have a quote-unquote reveal of a character. However, I believe it to be false, and that Father is just a pathological liar trying to get us to do his bidding. Which, I mean, he did it to Kellogg, and he basically did it to the Institute. That's how he became leader. And the only records of his childhood is from him, and they don't line up with SHAWN at all. So, makes no sense at all. Anyways,
Here's
enough
your
about
holotape,
that.
Proctor. Hope the data on that thing was worth it.
Thanks. You know, it's good to see you're still in one piece. I wasn't sure what the interceptor would do to you.
You mean being zapped into energy and then put back together again? Piece of cake.
You can make jokes all you want, but I wouldn't put so much faith in technology I didn't understand. Speaking of technology I don't understand, I'll get this holotape to Proctor Quinlan. I'm dying to find out what's on it.
For all we know, that thing could be a recipe for Deathclaw surprise.
Well, it's the best we could do with such short notice. Before we jump to conclusions, let's see what Quinlan's scribes can get off of it. I'm sure the Institute has all of their data heavily encrypted, so it's gonna take some time to crack. After that, we'll have to see what we've got. There's no telling what we might have grabbed off their mainframe. In the meantime, I've got a new assignment for you. So, I bet you're eager to get your hands dirty on our new project. How much has Maxon told you about it?
Let's see.
Why all the secrecy?
We're pouring every resource we have into this thing. We can't risk tipping off the Institute. For now, the fewer people that know about it, the better. Come on, it's this way.
All right.
I'm sure you've noticed that we've been building a gantry on the tarmac. Maxon and Kells have been looking for something that'll tip the balance when we go toe-to-toe with the Institute. Now, the Pridwin might be a big beast, but she's not built for fighting. That's where our new project comes in.
So, we'll enter this area and show off what our next quest will be, and then end the video. Yeah, that's right.
This storage bay full of parts is what's left of the Liberty Prime.
Yep.
The Brotherhood used it in the
From
Capital
Fallout 3.
Wasteland as a weapon against the Enclave. It's the most advanced robot the Brotherhood has ever had at its disposal. Unfortunately, Liberty Prime was destroyed in the line of duty. I've spent the better part of the last few years piecing him back together. And if you think that was easy, try rebuilding a Protectron while you're blindfolded.
Okay.
In order to get Liberty Prime fully operational, we're going to need your help.
All right.
No problem. I'm sure this only looks worse than it actually is.
I wish I had your confidence, because this is not going to be easy. Now, the good news is that we've got most of Prime's parts fully assembled. The bad news is that it's going to take more than a few rivets and some spot welding to get them working again. The first problem is his CPU. It's fragile, and every time we try to feed power to it, it blows itself out.
I assume you can fix that?
I wish it was that simple. If this happened to one of the robots on the Pridwin, I'd just swap out its fusion pile. As much as I hate to admit it, Prime's power systems are out of my league. What we need is a robotics expert, and there's someone in Diamond City that fits the bill. Her name's Professor Skara. Locals say she's a wizard when it comes to fixing robots. Why don't you head over there and see if you can talk her into helping us? Oh, and take this with you. Once she sees one of those Cerebro fusion adapters, I'm pretty sure she'll have a tough time saying no. In the meantime, I'll prep Prime's CPU and we'll see if we can't get the big guy moving.
Alright, so now we have our next quest to find a scientist. I have never done this quest because I've usually just snuck into the Institute, snuck out Professor Lee, or Dr. Lee, and then been done with it. However, this is good. Something new to me. So, in the next episode, we will be searching for the scientist, the robot's
Despair, brother.
expert.
We're here to save the Commonwealth.
So, I guess I'll see you guys then, and I will see you guys in the next one when we actually go and find the scientist. So, thank you guys very much for watching. Remember, subscribe, and at 50 subscribers, I will be giving away Wolfenstein Youngblood, which will mean that you can have the chance to win it. Only if you subscribe and comment down below Youngblood in any video that I have, and I will enter your name into a drawing, and then I will just draw a random name, and whoever wins it, wins it. I've already got Wolfenstein Youngblood. Love the game. It's a little goofy at points, but Wolfenstein is Wolfenstein nonetheless, so I guarantee you will enjoy it. Anyways, that's going to do it for me. And thank you guys very much for watching. See you in the next one. Goodbye.
Hope you plan on using your robot powers for good.
Yeah, I am Iron Man. Alright. Well, see you guys.